This is week 17. The Chargers are sitting their backups because the Raiders, not the Raiders, the Chargers have already clinched.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Right on the tackle. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On play action, it's Carr sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up the first down.
Eric Ebron, and it's going to be caught. First down. First down, Raiders.
All right, Charles, let me put you.
Draft.
So early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't.
What are they planning to do?
Because your thought process.
The guy that they got in the draft, touchdown.
Into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out, and the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
The kick is good, 7.
No question. And when they score like that on the opening drive to set the tone, you're the underdog on the other bench. That's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can't bring the home crowd into it. Because you're counting on that to be a part of your equalizer, ride their momentum. But you have to give them something to cheer for.
Raiders, they're 8-7. So they need this one to have a chance. Because they don't want to go 8-8. Probably miss the playoffs. If they are 9-7, they could make the playoffs.
Making their way out. They'll be led out by their 26-year-old quarterback in his 6th season.
The Bills and the Dolphins are really close.
What you like about him? Guy loves football. Flat out loves it. Has toughness. Wants to hang in there and play through just about everything. And walks that line between creativity and being able to take care of the football, taking those chances and not. And he figures out exactly where that line is at every snap.
Jameis
Winston will really.
If Jameis Winston doesn't do good, then we'll start.
A first down throw for Winston.
Put Trace McSorley in.
He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. And he'll be taken down, but not. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down LA.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And he's sacked.
Got him. The second-year man.
Bad read by Jameis Winston.
They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Raiders want to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Another try after the first down sack. Winston gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. On 3rd down, Winston. He's going to dump this one down to Kelly. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark
Jameis
of good
Winston
defenses,
didn't do that.
understanding the game, understanding
just
positioning,
that 2nd and 22
and
cost.
tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he
Derek
had a
Carr
chance
is
to
just
think about turning it
scrambling to
upfield.
be.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
And it's
incomplete. It's incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the rookie, his intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Carr flushed out right.
He's gonna Derek Carr.
What's more to Ruggs?
Caught
This time the catch made. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. They go jet sweep here with Williams. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Looking to throw on second down. Carr, and he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers.
Derek Carr has been playing pretty good. So
it's a pickup of 15.
So I'm gonna do a stick, but not pass it to Rogues, and I pass it to the circle.
Carr
or
now on
anybody
first
else.
down. Flush to his right. He's gonna let this go. Back of the end zone.
And he almost catches.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
They'll
run here with Singletary. He winds up getting only a couple there. Down to the 29. They got to get it to the 21 here on third down.
3rd and 8. Sorry.
They'll buy some time right.
No huddle.
Complete to Jason Witten.
Jason Witten.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
That's caught at the 2. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. Well, they try to swing it out left into the foot.
And he does lose yardage.
Sack back at the 9-yard line.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense. So the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
About a half yard from the end zone. 3rd and goal. Carr. It's a screen to Richard.
Carr in the background.
And he's able to get it
I think Carr's injured. Carr's... He's calling. So it seems whenever he hit him, he tried to jump, and then his hand slit his eye. So it's an eye injury. And it seems that, like, the guy fell on his leg. So yeah, they're going to be starting Marcus
But it still brings up a 4th and goal. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the
high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Fourth down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson.
A 19-yard attempt.
And he stopped.
They pass up the 3, fake it, it doesn't work. And the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go...
In the 4th quarter,
And they'll bring him down
he'll
right
either
around
be
the
back
13.
by the end, by like
First down.
sometime in the 4th quarter, or he won't be back for this game at all, or he'll be gone
2
for
minutes
a
on
couple
the
of
clock,
weeks.
second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Which he could be out for the season.
A reminder
if he
coming up
doesn't
at halftime
make
while
this
the 2
game.
of us head for warmer areas of the press box. We'll be sending you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half. Here's a first down throw that's complete, and he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
A shifty move by Dez, and this one caught by Dez Bryant. And he'll be taken down.
So basically,
gets this football out shy of the 30
this could be his last game of the season.
Now a dump off
This
here
is definitely probably their last game. He will definitely be out for this
another
season.
10 yards on that one and another first down. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one goes for 30 yards.
So
This offense has
basically,
been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
And caught right side, Green. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Winston from the gun on third down. He's got his man here. It's Green. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
So this could have been Derek Carr's last game.
Winston. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Credit the sack there to Arden Key.
This could be his last game of the season.
As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
So definitely if they lose this game, they'll definitely go 8-8, probably.
Another try
miss the
after the first down
playoffs.
sack. Winston eluding the pressure right. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They go play action. Winston toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. Tucker's kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And just like that,
Straight to the halftime break happened.
Chargers 3.
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
So if they go 8-8, they'll probably lose their season. But if they win this game, Derek Carr will probably be out for this game and then another week.
First down, Winston.
Because his injury has been like an eye injury, and he tore his ACL, and he just cramped his leg.
Now Winston.
He pulled his leg.
That'll be taken in by Anderson, and he gets this up just shy of the 30.
So he'll be gone
before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
And 6.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the
Caught it,
long
but
way
out of
there,
bounds.
but it'll be third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And now the
And he
third
dropped
down
it.
throw incomplete as well.
Mariota's pass.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50.
For the Raiders.
And look at this. It's a fake. Out to his left. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. There defensively was Nasir Adderley making a nice play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jameis to throw it. That is caught left side by
So
Bryant.
basically,
And he's taken down
if they lose,
inside
this
the
will be
30.
their last game of the season.
Give him 10
If they
yards
win,
there,
it
and
might
about
be their
right
last
in
game of the
football,
season.
he's gonna have a first
But,
down.
so, we've got a report that it's
There's Winston. Setting up the screen to Kelly. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would
even
be
know
for
why
them?
they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway. Take
So
the points and keep
basically,
moving.
Extra point through
if they
the
lose, that's
snowflake,
the,
second
so
good. And the lead is now
we've just
10-7.
got a report that Derek Carr
Long
will
now
be
kick it
gone
away,
for the rest of
follows
this
the
game.
touchdown.
So, and then
Takes this
the
about
wild
5
card
yards
round.
deep.
If
And
the
no
Raiders
return
make it.
forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25.
At their own.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And he'll try and fire this down.
And it's incomplete.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Now the 5th-year running back, it's Jalen Richard. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made...
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41.
Mariota's pass.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know
So
that you're
Derek
open,
Carr will
otherwise,
be back.
just don't do it.
3 yards to gain there, 2nd down.
the divisional round
Brings up second
if they
and
make the
7.
playoffs, but he will be back next season, so.
From the gun, Winston. Open man is
But maybe
Hill.
they
He's
could
got
be
it.
winning
And
if
he'll
they
go down here at the 12-yard
they could be
line.
winning if they didn't
9
if they
yards to
had
pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Derek Carr.
To throw, Winston. Now they go screen. It's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Virgil Green is tied in, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
3rd and inches.
Less than a yard.
They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And he's in.
They get the touchdown.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on, and remember what I said, it's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
And of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
My bad.
Tucker with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. Jalen Richard now on
10 at their own.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10.
They still have a chance at this game.
Trying to shake
But I
off
don't
the
know,
interception. He'll look to
looking
throw.
kind of glim.
They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
I have to rush
Looking
time.
to throw again on 2nd down. Mariota
Holy shit,
trying
that's
to get it to
another
Williams, but it's intercepted.
That's a pick
Picked up by
6.
Kaiser White.
That about wraps the
And
game
he
up.
brings this one back. It's
So,
a pick
I'm gonna just
six
say
for
they
the
won. I'm
Charger
joking.
TD. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Now Tucker to add the PAT.
Okay, I'm back.
Extra point.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, He's going to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to be intercepted
Another pick.
Picked off by Kaiser White. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
The Chargers getting set to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also... not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 14.
2nd and 5 now. Winston. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Welcome back now here in London. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter. Working out of the gun, Winston. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Steven Anderson there to make the grab. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Holy frick, this is a blowout.
Long now will
Sorry,
kick
my
it away
sister's
following the
playing.
touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. Eddie.
Yo, join my party. I did, I just did. Join. Do you want me to re-invite you?
Up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Raiders
I'm gonna just do a Hail Marys, guys.
at their own 22-yard.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
At the 18-yard line.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Second and 5.
Now Winston. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. First target, first catch, and a first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Mariota to throw it. He'll buy some time right. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Intended for
The Raiders on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now Mariota rolling to his right. He's airing it out for Williams. And now here is another interception. Derwin James with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And they get him down, but not before he's on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Hunt. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
At the Raiders' 49-yard line.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. On third down, here's Hunt. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
The Raiders offense ready to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now.
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Mariota's pass.
CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And we'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee. 2nd and 11. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Receiver, the ball carrier.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Winston will kneel down, and that should be your ball game.
That's the game.
On is the Chargers punter now. As he's on to kick it away.
The Chargers
So this one's over.
blow out the
It's in
Raiders
win column
38-7.
for the LA Chargers, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put
It
this
looks
one on
like
ice.
They get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home.
Hopefully the
I
Raiders
think
do
it's a
better
little bit
next
more than
season.
that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and
we'll
hey, come on,
see
guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus,
Playoffs.
and maybe doing the
Goodbye,
things you practiced
guys.
all week without
And
major
hopefully y'all have a
adjustments,
good
just
day.
doing them better.
The
And that got it done in
Raiders are
this
going to
one.
fire Marcus Mariota, and Derek Carr will be back next season. Hopefully they have a better season than they did. Goodbye, guys. This is from Charger LA Field, so we'll see you guys later. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you guys